What is going on, guys? Satoshi Aoki and Boho Crypto Girl coming at ya with a Crypto.com video. If you're a Crypto.com card holder, Jade Green or above, and you're thinking about it, you can actually visit airport lounges all around the world for a very small fee. So we actually went to Luton Airport on our recent trip to Lisbon in Portugal to have a bit of a holiday and do a few things. So we thought we would basically put together this little review of the Aspire Lounge at Luton Airport, right? So we're going to talk a little bit about that experience today. And yeah, let us know in the comments what you thought. Drop a like on the video if you enjoyed it. Head on over to Karina's YouTube channel. I will pop it in the description of this video as well. She's got some great content in there. So let's get into it. So, I mean, what was the first thing you think that they should know about registering if they've got a card?
It's an easy process. Register. You don't need to register to go to the lounges. All you need to do is download the app, Lounge Key, and then you can search and see what lounges are near you. And then you just show up with your Crypto.com card and yeah, well, we've only been to one, so
it was the first one.
But they let us in pretty smoothly. It was no hassle.
Yeah, so once you've got the Jade Green card or the Indigo card, basically you have to register with Lounge Key. I will leave the link to do that online. It is really easy. The process probably takes about 5 minutes, but make sure you do that before you go in. And yeah, as you said, generally no pre-booking is required. And I think another important note to make is that the Aspire Lounge that you're seeing in today's video, it's not connected directly to Crypto.com. Crypto.com have the partnership with Lounge Key. Lounge Key then have sort of these partnerships with all these various airport lounges all over the world internationally, and there's quite a good selection. So how was it when we arrived at Luton Airport for the early flight? We walked in, we had high expectations, didn't we? Let's be honest. Our expectations were pretty high.
Yeah, well, I've been in airport lounges before, paying, and they've been pretty good. So yeah. I was expecting this one to be more or less the same.
And me too. I had high expectations, but I'd never been to a lounge, but it looked fancy online.
And I checked the menu online, and the menu looked very, very promising. There were loads of vegan options, which is interesting for an airport. And there was just a very, very wide selection. So I was imagining very extensive, like a very big buffet.
Vegan buffet, or at least vegan options.
Not only vegan, but
vegan and veggie options.
Big buffet with loads of vegan options. They have things like, I don't remember, but just imagine something like a chickpea curry or something. And so they had like really promising food on there.
Nice. So we go in, we open the door. It looks pretty fancy, we're feeling like we're really getting above the working class going in there, and we are walking up the stairs, very fancy. And then what was the process like when we got to the front desk? I thought personally the energy was a bit down. You could kind of feel like the folks at the Aspire lounges at Luton Airport were they're a bit tired, weren't they? They're a bit drained. They didn't really feel like they wanted to be there. I think if you're paying like a high premium to go to these places, you want people to at least fake the fact that they're being happy. They didn't seem too great, to be honest, at the front desk, did they?
Not really. But then we checked the price, and they have an offer going on right now where you pay something like £20 or £21. So we checked for the day how much it would be. The lounge is only open from 8 a.m. to midday or something like that on the weekends, and during the week it's... No, not 8 a.m. From 6. No, from 5. No, from 4.
It's from 4 during the week.
From 4 to midday during the weekend, and from 4 to maybe something like 9 or something, or 10 during the week. Yeah. And they had a discount for people who were just paying normally. That's about £20. So it's not too much if you just want to be away from the airport and in like more of a quiet spot. Something that we should mention, I guess, is when we got to the front desk, they did not ask us for the Crypto.com card, but for our membership number or something, or a QR code, like you get that in the app. So when you register for the app, then you register your card in the app, and it gives you like an access code. And so they will scan that and let you in.
Yeah, nice. So, and that was all pretty good. And then we walked in, but we're a little bit disappointed. I think before we really had a look at the food, we just had a look at the aesthetics and the layout. And it was nice. It looked really good. It was, a nice bit of mood lighting, some nice artwork around the place. The upholstery was pretty good. You think it looked pretty good, right?
Yeah.
The vibe was okay. I think the people, the chefs that were working there were pretty nice as well. They were pretty helpful with the limited resources that they had, but they said on the day that they were a little bit out of stock of some things that we did want. So yeah, that was a bit annoying. But then when we come to the food, what did they have on offer there? for us to eat at the lounge?
They didn't have any vegan options.
No. I mean, they had baked beans.
Oh yeah, that's vegan. Yeah, so
Yeah.
they had baked beans.
The veggie sausages.
No, they didn't have that. They had baked beans.
We had veggie sausages.
I know, but they didn't have that. So they didn't have that displayed.
Oh, not on display. Yeah.
So they had the baked beans and everything else was not vegan. So they didn't even have. So they had cornflakes and stuff like that. And
cereals.
But they didn't have vegan milk
bread.
to go with that. So we asked one of the chefs if there was a vegan menu, if they had anything vegan. She said that's when she said that they had limited options. They ran out or something like that. Or she just said something like, no, we don't, not at the moment, something like that. But she said, but we've got some vegan corn sausages if you'd like that. And
really well microwaved, I'd say. Actually.
And some vegan soy milk, I think it was, for the cereal.
And
she brought that to us. So we ended up having the vegan sausages, the baked beans, the sugary baked beans, and
I had a coffee.
I ended up just drinking the milk because
you had milk.
I just drank it.
You had a tomato juice as well. Free tomato juice.
Yeah.
We both had a tomato juice. I had a coffee. You can use the coffee machine there. You can have beers, wines, coffee. That's all included, like the bread, all the stuff you mentioned on the buffet. There's a small, very basic selection of fruit salad. You know,
I was all over that one.
But it was honestly, I tell you what, like if we can both agree, if we had paid the premium full price to go in off the card, God, we would have been pissed. Like that was pretty bad.
But that being said, if you do follow a standard diet, then it's just a normal English breakfast. So you will find just your standard sausages, the baked beans, of course, some scrambled eggs,
bacon. Yeah, that's true.
And that sort of stuff, like just a basic English breakfast with cereal and milk. The coffee machine, I don't drink coffee, but it seems pretty fancy. So it's just one of those normal coffee. I don't know if it's fancy. I don't drink coffee.
You just press a button, it comes out. It's not. But there's no option to change that for like oat milk or something. So you don't have that option.
So you just had your coffee black, isn't it, with no sugar, just straight?
I don't mind normally having it that way anyway, to be honest. But yes.
On the way back from Portugal, there were no lounges.
No lounges in Lisbon Airport on the way back available.
There were
Terminal 2 though.
There were 3 lounges in Terminal 1. But we flew out from Terminal 2. There were no lounges in there. Terminal 2 is very, very small. In Terminal 1, there were 3 lounges. 2 of them were closed temporarily. And we are in pandemic times anyway. It's just maybe coming out of it. But and then the other one that was open, they didn't have any food available. We didn't check them out because we didn't have time and we just wanted to get to our flight. So that's that.
Alright folks, hope you enjoyed today's video about the Aspire Lounge, about LoungeKey, about Crypto.com. If you do want to grab yourselves a card, then there'll be an affiliate link in the description of this video. Sign up with a card, Ruby Red or above. You get $25 free Crypto Crow into your wallet when you get that card, and so will I. Be supporting the channel. Like, subscribe, hit the notification bell, and sign up to Karina's channel. We'll catch you in the next video, guys. Cheers.